reach 122.9, and I'll tune in 122.4. For flight service. Alright. Ranger Creek traffic, Silver Luscombe's back taxiing 3-3, Ranger Creek. Taking pictures of my plane. Well, my plane with the paint job on it. They're smiling. There's an old lady laughing at me and smiled. That's funny. All right, take off. And there's no emergency. I'll climb up and call flight service. We'll do a quick run up here. Temp's already almost 100 degrees, so that's fine. It's getting warm. Ranger Creek traffic, Silver Luscombe's taking off 3-3. I'll be departing straight out to the north, Ranger Creek. Wave there. We're at 72. It's some gusty. I don't want to get going any slower than this. And we're above the trees that are out in front of us there, so we're okay. But I'll keep going up at about VY, because there are a lot of trees around. And it is gusty, so yep. When you take off from Ranger Creek, you definitely want to lift off when you got enough speed, and you definitely want to climb out at VY, or the gusts and drafts can kill you. Like right there, I'm not climbing at all. Vertical speed is 0, negative. So I'm going to keep climbing, besides which I need to get high enough to get flight service anyway. So yeah, it's a little bit exciting here. Alright, 122.4. Whew! Yep, okay. This is exciting. I'm just gonna keep climbing here. Holy cow. Yep, this is a little bit bonkers. Little bit bonkers. Alright, I feel good now. I feel like I've got enough altitude that I don't need to worry about drafts.
In this video, I have an exciting departure from Ranger Creek and an even more exciting time flying into the presidential TFR in the greater Seattle area. The destination is a fly-in at the wonderful Cawley South Prairie residential airpark.
Okay, actually, tail approach 126.5. Okay. Yep, I'm going to take these off temporarily so I can see these instruments a little bit better. 122.4. Flight service, Luscombe 1813 kilo, calling on 122.4. I'll just keep, I'm going to keep climbing down the valley here. I'm not even going to try to cut over. I'll just keep climbing and maybe just stick with 122.4 instead of trying other frequencies. Alrighty, oil pressure is great, oil temperature is great. Voltage is great. Alright. Yep. Boy. Alright, note to self. No matter which direction you ever take off from Ranger Creek, lift off at the appropriate airspeed and climb out at VY, or VX maybe even. But VY gives you a little bit more of a buffer against wind shear. Gonna keep climbing here. Flight service, Luscombe 1813 kilo, calling on 122.4.
Seattle radio 122.4.
Yeah, I think maybe, I think that was them. But couldn't quite hear them. I'm gonna keep climbing. And I should be able to, let me get up to 5,000. Yep, it's a little bit gusty here. I'm just gonna keep coming around here. And then once I get out of these mountains, I'll start dropping down. It's no problem. Up to 5 here. I'll be at 5 in a second. Updraft, sort of. Yep, 500 feet. I don't know. May not have been an updraft. That was a downdraft. Oh, 700, 800 feet a minute, almost 900 feet a minute, 1,000 feet a minute. Holy cow. Thousand feet a minute. That actually makes me nervous. Flight service, Luscombe 1813 kilo, calling on 122.4.
And Luskin, or however you say that, say again, call sign and go ahead with the request.
Luscombe 1813 kilo. And if the TFRs are still active, I'd like to go ahead and activate my flight plan.
In November 1813 kilo, affirmative, that TFR is still active. And so I'll go ahead and activate you going into that private airport at Cawley. And now, you know you need to get a squawk code, so do you need a frequency to or are you already getting a squawk code over?
Luscombe 1813 kilo, is that 126.5 for Seattle approach?
And stand by, let's see here. And Luscombe 13 Kilo. So out of departure, it looks like it should be Seattle Center, frequency 120.3. And be sure to get that squawk code before you enter that outer ring. So I'm showing 120.3, over.
120.3 for Luscombe 1813 Kilo. I will pop over and get that squawk code. Thank you.
November 13 Kilo, you're welcome. And, you know, you only have about 9 nautical miles out of departure before you're in that outer ring. So if you haven't got it, be sure to stay outside of it. And have a good remainder of your days, and we'll await your closure at destination. You can call on the landline if you want to close out that way. The Pierce County altimeter 29905.
29905 for Pierce County, and thank you for the help. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Resident 2360 descends via Glacier Theory, arrival landing north. Citation 2 November Bravo, contact Seattle Center 134.905.
3495, 2 November Bravo.
Seattle Center, Luscombe 1813 Kilo at 5,000, heading to 02 Whiskey Alpha.
Aircraft calling center, say again.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo at 5,000, heading to 02 Whiskey Alpha, South Prairie.
And 13 Kilo, safe position.
Luscombe 13 Kilo is 10 miles north of Ranger Creek, 21 Whiskey.
You said you're going to 02 Whiskey Alpha?
Affirmative.
One 3 Kilo, standby. And November 18 Kilo, contact Seattle approach on 119er point. Actually, you know what? Let's go with 123.9er. Your destination is inside their airspace.
123.9er, thank you. Seattle approach, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, 10 miles north of Ranger Creek, 21 Whiskey at 5,000, heading over to 02 Whiskey Alpha.
Aircraft with a VFR request that was broken and unreadable, say again.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo at 5,100, 10 miles north of Ranger Creek, 21 Whiskey, heading over to 02 Whiskey Alpha.
Aircraft calling, that was still pretty unreadable. Go ahead and ident for me, please. November 1813 Kilo, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
120.3, thanks.
Resident 2001, Seattle Center, the Seattle altimeter 2995.
2995 for Horizon 2001.
Seattle Center, Luscombe 1813 Kilo at 5100. Seattle approach just kicked me back over to you.
There, 13 Kilo, standby.
TFR ahead.
That was 3373, contact Seattle approach 123.9er.
239er, Scout 3373.
November 13 Kilo, we had a talk with approach and they understand a little bit better now. Go ahead and give them another call back, 123.9er.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, roger.
Or sorry, November. November 9062 Echo, roger, radar services terminated. Change advisory frequency approved. Remain on your beacon code until you land, sir.
Seattle approach Horizon 2360, 17,700, descending 12 on the glacier with Mike.
That was 3373, settle approach, turn left heading 270, vectors running 34 left, descend to maintain 8,000.
Up 270 down to 8,000, Scout 3373.
Horizon 2360, settle approach, expect 34 left.
Full expected.
Seattle approach, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, back with you again, heading over to 02 Whiskey Alpha.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo up, we got you loud and clear now, squawk 4637 and ident.
Approach Frontier Flight 2147, leveling 12000 with Mike.
Frontier 2147, settle approach, expect 34 left.
Before left, Frontier Flight 2143.
Left 1813 Kilo, your radar contact 32 miles southeast Seattle International Airport 5100. Proceed VFR, route and altitude your discretion.
Alaska 13 Kilo, thanks.
13 Kilo, altimeter 2995.
2995, thanks.
Frontier 2147, turn left heading 270, vectors final approach course to descend maintain 8000.
Sweet!
Turn left heading 270, descend 8000, Frontier Flight 2147.
Well, that was more exciting than I had anticipated. But I kept my cool, did some 360s, stayed out of the TFR. That was easy enough, I suppose, but it was more workload that I wasn't really dying to have.
Okay, with 3373, contact approach 133.65.
3365, so 3373.
So that's what the airspace around Seattle looks like today. All right, look at this. Look at this. Caution, TFR ahead. Oh no! And actually, I think last time I talked to him, I abbreviated my call sign, and to be honest, I have absolutely no clue whatsoever if he had abbreviated my call sign or not, so.
Caution, TFR ahead.
So, I just penetrated one TFR ring.
Frontier 2147, contact approach 133.65.
And I will be...
3365, Frontier Flight 2147.
I'll be
2360 to set and maintain 7000.
penetrating another TFR ring to get into South Prairie. Okay, so they should be right ahead of me, straight ahead of me. And that's 122.9, I remember. So I did all kinds of frequency changes there. All over the place. Now there's 122.9. And once sail approach lets me go. Once they let me go, I'll pop over to that. And the wind's been out of the north, so I'm just going to plan on flying across midfield. And, well, if I can find the airport easily enough, I'll just fly across midfield.
Horizon 2360, contact approach 133.65.
Hope to final Horizon 2360, yeah.
Alright, I think I'm going to aim for those, between those two roads right there. Approximately. Sounds pretty quiet now. See who's all flying. Actually, not many people, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of people, if they're not familiar with Luscombe already, it's really weird to pronounce it. They're like, what in the world did that guy say?
Spirit 1363, settle approach, thanks for Mike, expect 34 left.
Approach, Skywagon 9463 Charlie, checking on with you, level 2000.
9463 Charlie, settle approach, altimeter 299.5, what's your destination?
02WA, South Prairie, I'm currently in the upwind leg. Would like to cancel VFR and land if I can.
9463 Charlie, roger. I just need you to keep your squawk code until you land, sir, and then you can squawk 1200 for the TFR, but radar service is terminated and changed advisory frequency approved.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. 63 Charlie.
You too.
Cool. So that guy's right here. Well, he waited till the last second to switch over to the CTAF. So that guy's coming in with a flight plan too. But I suspect
2013, settle approach, expect runway 34 left.
It's not too busy there right now with the TFR.
Delta 196 Heavy, Seattle. For 196 Heavy, I missed your check on it. It's my current altimeter at 299.5, expect runway 34 left. Spirit 1363, contact approach 133.65. November 1813 Kilo, the airport 12 o'clock and 6 miles. November 1813 Kilo, Seattle.
Oh, November 1813 Kilo.
1813 Kilo, I just want to verify your airport of intended landing is about 12 o'clock and 7 miles.
Yeah, affirmative, and I'll keep the squawk code in, switch over to CTAF whenever you're ready for that.
1813 Kilo, roger. I have a traffic alert for you. Traffic alert 12 o'clock and less than a mile southeastbound. It's 2,200. It's an A350 Bell helicopter.
Traffic in sight, 13 Kilo.
3 Kilo, maintain visual separation from the traffic. Radar service is terminated. Change to advisory frequency approved. And like you said, please keep your code until you land, sir. And you have a good day.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, thanks for your help. See ya. Cool, we got a helicopter there. Underneath me by a little bit. And 122.9. South Prairie traffic, Silver Luscombe, 4 miles to the east at 2800 South Prairie. So pattern's 1500, so I'm gonna come down here. So South Prairie.
Radio traffic, 6 Mike Romeo, jumping 6 Mike Romeo. Going around, we'll be jumping in the next 3 minutes for Toledo.
So the airport is just on the northeast corner of the town, but it's not like the town is very obvious. Three, 4, all right. So, I think it's just north of the road. Well, yeah, it's in between that road and that road.
Left your airpark, helicopter 3 Sailor Yankee, 2 miles north of the field at 1,000 ASP.
South Prairie traffic. Silverluck's come 2 miles to the east. At 2200, I'm going to plan on joining left downwind for landing 3-4 South Prairie. So the runway should be right out in the middle here. I'm going to stay off to the north a little bit so I can see out my window.
Traffic, skydiving operations in 2 minutes, 2,500 feet below. Do not overfly midfield or the north side of the airport, Toledo.
Oh, there it is. Okay, don't see anybody, haven't heard anybody. South Prairie traffic, Silverluck's come left downwind, 3-4 South Prairie. Alright, I'm like, I can't find them, but... South Prairie traffic, Silverluck's come final, 3-4 South Prairie. Pointing at my plane. I'm not sure, everyone's getting their cameras out. I don't know, so where am I supposed to park? I have no idea. Anybody on the ground at South Prairie know where planes are supposed to park here? Well... Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to park. You know, I wonder. I have no idea. Okay, that guy just gave me a giant fist pump. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm supposed to park. Blast these guys' cars right there. There we go. Alrighty, holy cow, that was exciting. And that's all the fuel I want to use in that tank. Alright, here we are.